In the heart of Jumilla, where peace once reigned, a sudden downpour has turned tranquil streets into raging rivers. Homes are submerged, lives turned upside down. Join us as we uncover the resilience of a town in crisis. Don't miss out. Subscribe for more powerful stories that matter. Dawn has just broken in Jumilla, the peaceful town of Murcia, but this morning there is no bird song, only the roar of floodwaters pouring in everywhere. Right in the heart of this small metropolis, torrential rains have plunged the entire region into chaos. The relentless downpours have plunged the city into unprecedented flooding. Images of once quiet streets now turned into muddy streams, sweeping away everything in their path, from cars, lampposts, to the debris of ordinary daily life. Residents were jolted awake in the middle of the night as storms raged outside. The dark skies brought disaster in just a few hours, and by midday the situation was out of control. Water flooded every corner of the city, seeping through houses and shops, making the air suffocating and tense. Infrastructure was destroyed, traffic was paralyzed, familiar roads were now covered with mud, and streets were unrecognizable. Roads were blocked and a state of emergency was declared. Authorities were left with no choice as the storm swept away all their protective efforts. Meanwhile, rescue workers were working hard, racing against time to evacuate people from deeply flooded areas. The sirens of rescue vehicles blared in the dark night, mixed with the sobs of those who had lost their homes. In some places, water levels rose to alarming levels, directly threatening the lives of hundreds of families. People were panicking and leaving their homes, rushing to escape the raging waters. Some small villages around Jumilla were completely cut off, accessible only by rescue helicopter. Helicopters began to appear in the sky above the city, searching for residents still trapped in submerged places, facing imminent death. The situation became more serious as meteorological experts warned that the rain had not stopped yet, threatening to last for many more days, making rescue efforts even more difficult. Authorities have warned people to stay indoors as much as possible, but for many they have no choice as the floods have cut off power, leaving hundreds of homes in the dark and cold. The water continued to rise, covering the streets that were once filled with laughter, and now there was only the deathly silence of the black water. Experts say the torrential rain was the result of a rare atmospheric phenomenon that brought with it a huge volume of moist air, turning Jumela into a flooded land in just a few hours. With rainfall far exceeding the monthly average in just a few hours, the inevitable result was widespread flooding, causing severe damage. The government has set up an emergency center to coordinate rescue operations and respond to this unprecedented disaster. Temporary dams have been erected, hoping to stem the raging waters. The spirit of solidarity of the people of Jumela was stronger than ever. People and volunteers rushed to provide relief, set up temporary shelters, and brought a small hope to those who had just lost everything. But despite efforts, the number of people affected continues to rise, and anxiety continues to weigh heavily on families facing difficult days ahead. Relief centers have been set up across the city, where people find shelter, food, warm clothes, and words of encouragement and support during this difficult time. Even though the water has reached unimaginable levels everywhere, images of community solidarity are spreading. From social media to real life, people are still holding hands, hoping for a brighter tomorrow. The rain still falls, the water still rises, but in the hearts of the people of Jumela, the belief remains that they will overcome all difficulties.